When Ben 10 first found the Omnitrix in the Ben 10 reboot, it had this form. This was the initial version of the Omnitrix. However, throughout the seasons of Ben 10, the Omnitrix went through many changes and acquired new aliens in every season. This is unlike the Antitrix, which maintained its form throughout the seasons of Ben 10. In the second season of Ben 10, we saw the Omnitrix malfunction and begin transforming Ben into random aliens due to Vilgax's proximity to the Watch. This led Phil to place a device to control Ben's transformations at that time. However, a battle occurs between Ben 10 and Vilgax, where Vilgax attempts to destroy the alien upgrade. This causes a reaction inside the Omnitrix, destroying Upgrade's chamber, and Ben loses him from the transformation room. This results in the alien glitch, and a reboot of the Omnitrix occurs, producing the second version of the Omnitrix, which had this form. During this time, the Antitrix remained the same shape and underwent no changes. Secondly, when Ben and Vilgax entered the Watch, along with Phil, to stop the Fulmini invasion, Vilgax betrays Ben and attempts to steal the Omnicore from inside the Watch. However, Ben defeats him and sends him to the Null Void. After that, another reboot of the Omnitrix happens, and it takes on this new shape. Also at this time, the Antitrix was still in its same form, until the Tennysons managed to get the Space Watch key. Ben then inserts it into the Omnitrix, and another reboot happens, causing the Watch to take on this new shape. And at this time, the Antitrix was still in its original form. Also, in the movie Ben 10,010, we saw that Ben was wearing a new version of the Omnitrix, which had this form. So, was Kevin's watch the same? Or did it change as well? And if it changed, when did it change and become a new version? In fact, this happened in the movie Ben 10 vs. the Universe. When Vilgax got the Antitrix from Kevin after defeating him, he then inserted the Space Watch key, and its shape changed to a completely new form, just as it happened with the Omnitrix when the key was inserted. And it probably looked like this, but we were unable to see the new shape of the Antitrix, because Vilgax then transformed into the Alien V, or the ultimate alien in the Antitrix. Kevin was able to get the Antitrix back from Vilgax, but we couldn't see its new shape because he disappeared right after. The proof that the Antitrix's shape changed and that Kevin got new aliens is what we saw in the Ben 10-010 movie, when we saw Kevin transformed into a new alien called Humongoraptor, which was not previously in the Antitrix. So what if we entered the Antitrix? We would find ourselves in the transformation room, which contains 11 alien capsules. They have connections that allow for the merging of DNA. We would also find the capsule for Alien V, which was unlocked in the movie Ben 10 vs. the Universe. And if we left that room, we would find ourselves in front of a completely new room, which is the room for the armored aliens, which was unlocked inside the Antitrix after the space key was inserted. And if you tried to leave the Watch, you would find yourself passing through the storage room, which contains a lot of DNA that was stolen from the Omnitrix. Now, after Kevin was able to get the armored aliens, the Antitrix has become as powerful as the Omnitrix, and perhaps even stronger. So let's see a comparison between the Omnikix aliens for Ben 10 and the Antikix aliens for Kevin 11.